Hello everyone, welcome back to Skyesports Souvenir powered by AMDX Windows 11. Today, this is going to be the third matchup that we are going to witness, and for this matchup, being the storytellers, beside Necros alongside me, it's going to be Lucifer. Let's see what awaits in this BO3 series.
As of now, I think all our viewers were looking forward to this game because, again, India coming into the picture, we did see the Indian qualifiers, so I'm pretty sure a lot of them kept following it. And now with India playing today, yesterday they did have a match, but it was offline. It was against Sri Lanka. They won it. It was a 2-0. Today, however, they have it against Nepal. And yes, we did see Nepal not having a great start in their first game, which was yesterday against Team Bangladesh. But you know what happened to Team Bangladesh in today's game, right? UAE took them down completely, and we were all surprised, especially because of the scoreline that kind of took place or took the odd turns about. So I think Team Nepal can also upset Team India today if possible, and I'm looking forward to in case that is there because again, I think when we talk about Counter Strike as a game and as well as when we bring about storylines, it is always based on these upsets that happen and teams start having rivalries.
But now this is going to be something to watch out for because Team Nepal, if you just talk about, they haven't had a great start as we mentioned earlier. That they are seeking for a. And for now, when you have a bad start in the tournament, you're definitely willing to give your 101%. But we'll have a quick check on the schedule of today's entire day because for now, we had three BO3 series lined up in which we have already witnessed two. That was Team UAE versus Bangladesh, where UAE defeated them with a 2-0 score, and then it came to Team Pakistan versus Sri Lanka, where we also witnessed a 2-0 coming up from the side of Pakistan. But for now, the match number three, Team Nepal, they have already stepped a little bit forward with a 1-0 in the series.
Now, I do want to tell our viewers why this one is there and we have not even seen the game start off. This is again because of the time constraints. The match had to start earlier, as you would understand. Because of that time constraint, there is going to be a bye that Team Nepal will get because of Team India unable to make for some whatever reasons it was that they were unable to be there in the lobby. So we are going to start off the game with second map. So Team India already have a loss that they have to work with, so Nepal, they will be looking forward to getting their victory with the next upcoming map, that is the second map. We will see the map veto and discuss how is it going to pan out or maybe not. Once we get an idea, then maybe we'll see if Team Nepal has a chance to get that first point. And that one thing that we were talking about, Necros, that today we'll get an idea if we have the top two from day two itself can also be broken because Nepal right now have an upper hand with this first map by.
Exactly, and now that actually concerns Team India because when you are you cannot finish in a clean sweep. It does make a lot of speculations in the ending phase of that entire round robin format because we know that the clean sweeps does get a preference. In that case, Team India, they will be looking forward to, if they are willing to win this much, because I believe they are looking forward for this win, so they need to make sure that they win and with a high marginal round difference. That is going to help them a lot. But we'll have a quick look on the rosters that are waiting, and we will be starting off with Team Nepal as we get to see Dealer X, Real, JDX, Sean, and Killa with in the playing five for Team Nepal in today's match. And I'm really looking forward to see how these players have prepared or gelled up themselves for this match against Team India.
Now, Team India, we've seen them, right? Even in the Indian qualifiers, they've been pretty good. And yes, they've taken all their rivals. Yes, there was change in the lineups when we saw the Indian qualifiers, but Nepal as well. When they fought with Team Bangladesh yesterday, looked like Team Nepal could have said something, especially in that first map. But once we kind of saw how Bangladesh were in synergy, that was Red Vipers and No Talk Only Kill. Can they, this game, this best of three, that is going to be crucial. While they have a lead, can they make something different? Now, that is yet to be watched out for, as we did discuss about the playing five coming from Nepal. There is going to be the playing five coming in from Team India as well. We've seen them, we know them, and they've been doing great stuff so far. But again, it's just one day, and you cannot count day one as a replicate or maybe even a repetition that we'd see on day two, because again the first game itself proved us that. We were discussing a lot more about team Bangladesh. It looked like they were the better team when we started the day off basis the day one performance, because UAE did not have a great show. They were only able to win that first game because of a comeback, whereas team India, they have had a great show. Team Nepal didn't have. So even though we know the playing five, Clouda, Crazy Gamer, Finn, Raven, and Ember, all of them are magnificent, but it is not going to be enough to kind of have your skills just individually be performed. At the end of the day, it's a team game, and if you're in team spirit, I think there is a chance that Team India can close today as well. Even though with the bye that Nepal have, Team India can even close it further and make it a 2-1 in their favor.
There is a bit of chance, and as for we have seen, they have played a lot of qualifier matches. They have played in practice and they're coming up exactly to face against Nepal. So that does mean that it feels like that God's Ring, they are completely warmed up, and they might have a chance come up with something better, a better outcome from their end. But well, we'll have a look on the map veto, because that actually concerns us more and more. So we saw like it was the first map up. So we are going to start up with Inferno as the first matchup that will be streamed, because on that side, if we just speak, Nepal will be starting off on the CT side. As after that, we will be moving forward to Mirage to make the decider possible.
Now, with the already bye given to Nepal. So the next map, Inferno. I think Inferno has been that standalone default map that a lot of us have seen, just like Mirage, played numerous times. So I feel like this decider game happening both on Inferno as well as Mirage is going to be interesting. Why decider? If India win, then we again move into a decider game itself. That is going to be Mirage. If Nepal win, the decision will be that Nepal have got themselves a clean sweep. So how it's going to progress is what time will tell us. But in terms of a play, I think yesterday we did not get to see Inferno. It was Mirage as well as Nuke, and Nepal could not kind of get their chances really well done in that. But even coming to the bans, right? Nuke that Team India have banned, maybe they could have picked up as an advantage against Nepal when Nepal couldn't perform well. But Team India chose let's keep it classic and especially not give away too many strats, because we did say this is just day two of Skyesports Souvenir, where we are kicking off the international stage. So none of these teams want to give away a lot more than they are intending to, or they want to kind of perfect on. And if they give away a lot more strats and details about themselves, by the time they get to finals, right, the international playoffs will completely get super difficult. Teams will be able to read them, and then the overall, I would say, fight or the best of the series kind of can get difficult for one of the teams. So I'm pretty sure some of the teams will try to hide the strats. Some might decide to go all out.
Exactly. And that's how probably the top teams of, like, especially I would say Team UAE. I'm really, really sure, or I wouldn't be like sure, but I guess that they might be just hiding some of their main tactics and saving it up for the finals, because the amount of performance they have showed us in these 2 days, it seems like that it's going to be, I wouldn't say an easy, but a little comfortable run for them in this international playoffs, which might just allow to just go and get a place in the finals of Sky Sports Souvenir, in which they might be just opening up their main tactics and coming up with their special trump cards to just showcase their full potential and win this Sky Sports Souvenir.
Right now, we have to just wait and watch of how this game plays out. We have already spoken about the odds and evens of what can and what cannot happen. It's time for teams to perform on Inferno and see if there is that chance that Nepal will get their first point on day two. Because I think if teams get two losses, their chances of getting to the top two kind of gets harder. They have to also get their upcoming victories, but also foresee losses for the other teams that they face, and eventually the scorelines might come into 3-2. But let's jump into Inferno and see if this map 2 strikes a victory for Nepal, with them already having a bye in this first map that was Anubis. Right now, it's time. We have hit the pause, but I think teams are ready and we resume the game. It is going to be 10 seconds on the clock, and we're going to see if it is God's rain or no talk, only kill. In the first day, no talk only kill could not do much, but on the other end, Godsend have already gotten a victory on Sri Lanka, so they might run high on the victory that they have, but no talk only kill, they might be the ones who are looking forward to their first point as we kick it off. Godsend, they're going to be on the T side, quickly running up mid but going for a banana approach, while Ember plays a little of that lurk role.
Oh, that's now the start that they're looking forward to. Completely blinded GDX shuts down Finn on a very early phase of the round, and now if we just talk about it, it's a complete stack push happening for the side of Gods and clearing all the cheeky corners, leaving Nepal with only two players standing. And now the numbers advantage does stay in the favor of Godswing, though the pistol round definitely will be very, very much crucial. But Crazy Gamer, I don't think that Dealer would have expected him in that corner. But though the shots being taken, Crazy Gamer will be taken down. But eventually the numbers just stays with the side of Godswing. Killa, he does find one, might just be a chance, but he's barely surviving on 2 HP.
Does have a decoy, but again, as you said, just two. Not holding the angle. Ember is playing super passive. Killa is trying to indulge in a duel. Time, it's going away. He was hiding. Ember heard that noise. Him also picking up a kit. He'll try to stick that defuse, but that was just a fake. Ember, he was ready. Swings, takes the player down, and that's going to be a round. India secure the first point as we start off on Inferno, and this is why I said when we start seeing rounds in, India is looking, we'll look forward to getting a lot more. But I think Team Nepal, they are the ones who might be the oddball or the undergods that we call. If they're able to upset India here and break their momentum, especially that India do not have a map advantage, can seep into their minds and cause trouble. But right now it is, however, going to be a little of a force coming in from Sean. He has a 5-7, but not too sure what that decision was when the entire team was looking forward to going for a save. Because you can see Team India have better weaponry. They're running and gunning with the AKs as well as Galils on hand, and they've already cleared out A, get the site and plant as well. JDX is the last player, has recovered an AK because of the trade that happened, but the spam from Clouda read it really well that a player can hide, and that is round number 2.
Godswin even decided not to let him run away with that retrieved AK for the next round, and they literally hunted him down to make sure that he doesn't just leave it like that. But yes, this time Nepal will have their buys. Not very great utils if you see, but yeah, a decent one to just work out with this round. Being on the CT side, there is a pressure that we need to stop as much as round possible. But God's really will look to contest for the B side this time, because you see a lot of util dump, but Finn, he's dropped down to 57 HP, and now that flashbang will affect it, and now he gets the opening that God's been wanted for a long time.
Incendiary will waste some time. In the meantime, Clouda has his own approach, has boiler control for now, but there's a crossfire he needs to deal with both at long as well as short. Clouda deals with it, takes down Killa, and everybody else is running towards long. They take down Dealer, and that's again A side completely being opened up. And look at immediately, no talk only kill. Team Nepal, they have to decide to retreat, but Crazy Gamer, he decides, oh, you took a player from my side, I'm going to take both of you down, and that is done. 3k coming in from Crazy Gamer, and the round also getting the third point on board.
God's Reign looks hungry at this point, like the way the aggression we are seeing from the side of Team India, or we can say God's Reign, it's really something that Nepal needs to take care of, because if you just let them feed on you, they're going to get more and more confidence, which won't be a good side for the side of Team Nepal, because you know, you feed Team India, you feed their confidence, and that's what gonna result to the downfall of Team Nepal at this point. But yes, those nades has dropped down real to 55 HP. And JDX also has dropped him down to 74.
I see a CB Real wants to still contest. The spam doesn't work, but there's a player who's boosted up standing on the pots. Nice gap, but doesn't work. JDX has to go. Oh, push. Raven and Crazy Gamer, they start cleaning space. One last player on a backstab, which Raven will check and clean him as well. That is going to be 4 on board. Team India having a fantastic start, but they're not having any. It looks like they're not ready to give Nepal even one round. It feels like they want to take everything away from Nepal, especially because they've gotten that bye.
Now this time, this is the round that where I think that Nepal can make a comeback, and they have to make a comeback. It's not that they can, but they have to, because at this point, if you just talk about Team India, they're just getting the momentum one after another. They're just gonna play on those rifles rather than just taking any kind of off. Raven, he's just enjoying with that rifle kills that he's getting at this point. The frag grenade might just be a little damaging, but yeah. Approach for the side of Team India is goes towards the A side, and you can see two of the players of Team Nepal just looking over the shot. One in pit, one goes inside the side, and the archers have been opened up in almost into the side, and it can be a little problematic as JDX opens it up for Team Nepal.
Quick trade, however, brings it down to 4v4. There's a player on side that they have to deal with. The op is also functioning. Clouda slowly trying to find the player. He finds the triple over there, and now causes trouble for Nepal. A player has taken control. That's going to be Real. He's moving up towards shot. It's a 2v2 situation. Crazy Gamer needs to check shot, and he does, but unable to clear it. It's all on Clouda's shoulder, and it is going to be an ace clutch if he does. He's hiding and tucked near the corner in library. Goes for the first swing. I think the players have not seen him. He's going to redeploy a smoke. Will have the angle. Puts down a Molotov. Will buy a lot more time. Will not let them get that defuse. Jean stands a little bit on the molly. Another Molotov being thrown down. They're trying to spam and find him. He's hiding in the smoke, surviving on 17. And the time has been wasted. It's not an ace clutch, however. It is a clutch coming in from Clouda. What a round being pulled, as he might not get the penta or the 5 here in round 5. He does, however, put that number 5 on board for Team India.
What a big brain play at that position. You didn't just think it off. He was just holding that cubby, and instantly he just saw that incendiary coming in his way. He just uses those two Molotovs that he had to just buy the time and delay the defuse, but also he utilized that smoke so precisely that Nepal couldn't even manage to get into that. Where is he hiding? But again, this is an eco round. Only Sean will have that M4 in his hand, and it's a complete stack on the A side. They want to just push through it, but yep, Revan and Clouda both have been put down by Nepal. This can be a good round though.
Again a save, but 1 in 4. Jean, the one that was saved. Ember running into B along with his teammates. And look at Crazy Gamer. He loves overextending. He's already on construction side. I thought find an easy frag, but whiffed a little. Real punishes him. A grenade made its way to a coffin, but did not find any damage. But look at Real, along with his teammate JDX, pushing towards coffin. In the meantime, Shizon, he's able to clear one. Ember needs to survive, but they take him down. Looks like it's going to be the first round that Team Nepal will be able to secure because of a couple of overextensions that Team India did and had to pay an FT price.
It's going to be still, I would say it's a decent start because yes, 4 rounds there is a lead for Team India, but Team Nepal can actually manage it up if they play like this. If you just see, they do have the bye. India won't have much effect after this round's loss because they have already built up their bank in such a way that they won't even have a problem if they even lose this round though. But still, top on Real can be a little problematic if we just speak, but that is going to be a good push. Clearing off those cheeky corners. Crazy Gamer using those utils just to flush out those corners. There's a lot of Molotovs, but the sandbags, it's still not cleared because we can still see that Sean is just holding precisely while he gets the first frag. Crazy Gamer gets a trade, but Dealer quickly coming up with those exchanges with Revan does find the value.
Quickly a flash and smoke towards CT will give them access to site. Ember crossing, and now we'll get the plant on coffin. Back to a 3v3 situation. Real does have the op, but Ember, before getting the plant down, checks every nook and corner. A lot of time goes through. Raven, he's surviving on 41, but up close and personal, he's setting towards the CT entrance. Another re-smoke coming through. JDX using the boost towards Flower, spots the player, and Ember is down. Raven, he needs to find a lot more right now because Ember going down, but he gets JDX down and he gets CT control for himself. Now it's all up to Clouda. He has to just waste time, sit towards the barrels at Banana, A nice Molotov being dropped, which will again deny the defuse from happening. Killa is having the right read there towards CT.
Oh.
A swing coming through, but the time, is it enough? No, because they have that kit and the defuse will be done. Another round being secured. Unfortunate. A little bit early swings coming in from both Banana as well as CT gives Nepal another round.
Now there is a kind of discussion, or maybe that Team India will be thinking that what is going wrong, because we won 5 consecutive rounds, and when it came down to the last two, they have made some mistakes, slight margin of errors, but that costed them those couple of rounds. But this time, it's a lot of invested, because if this round goes out of the hands of Team India, they might have to go and force for an eco. Again, Team Nepal, a good comeback that we can say that yes, they have done something that they were looking forward to. But Real, he can be that game changer. He's got that up, but Clouda, the boilers waiting for that frag, who might be dropping to 18 HP, but forced to just back out from that position. A good spray coming in from Killa though, but he also has been dropped down to 5 HP.
Both the teams have not lost the player yet, but yeah, Clouda and Killa super low. Slowly creeping up Ember. It's a 3-man hold towards A. They will first try to clear out apps and then make their approach. At least have some boiler control or apps control. JDX is forced back, reading that it is going to be a long approach. Yes, it is. There is Real, however, and gets a collat. Cloud and Crazy are down. Those are two big frags to be found. It's down to a 3v5 right now. Reading it right again, and Real gets the third. Finally, they put him down, and that's going to be Finn with a crouch peek. However, a quick smoke coming in. It's up to Raven and Finn to find it. But there's going to be a lot of crossfires, and as they were trying to enter, now it's all up to Raven. Finds another. Does have the C4. Will get the plant, but he has to fight on a 1v2. Especially surviving on just 10 HP. Goes in for a reload. Can he find both the frags? Can he isolate the duels? Hides in the corner very cheekily, but I think they should be able to clear it, especially with Dealer having a flash. Puts the smoke. Oh wait, it was an incendiary, my bad. Now does have a flash. That is to clear pits. But both the players have entered the site together. Finds one for Raven, and now they know the other player's positions. Ron, can he find it? Yes, he does, because Raven was barely surviving. And again, time working for Team Nepal. They will get that defuse, and round number 3 on board. Team India trying to make things work, but they haven't so far. They've stringed losses of 3 rounds, and it is Team Nepal playing really well, especially letting Team India move in and finding those frags while they're able to put them down. And that is the reason the numbers are giving Team Nepal an advantage.
3 consecutive rounds actually helped Nepal to build up their bank in such a big manner. But well, once again, they had the C4 plan, so yes, Team India will have a bye once again. But Real again shutting down Revan. I think it's time for Revan to, next buy that they're having enough money to bring up that op. He should be just taking it up. The JDX and Sarge's position, it's looking very, very nice. But Crazy Gamer wanting to flush down those corners. Not that easy, he's just trying to get those entries. Being a solo player, he has got the support though. Ember, they will be walking. Crazy Gamer gets one instantly, gets traded off, but Ember was ready to do the quick exchanges. But yes, the C4 again being planted, but the numbers, they are completely equalized.
C4 planted. Finally going in for post-plant positioning, especially with the crossfire between Finn and Ember. The grenade was tossed, so Finn has taken up damage, but Ember hiding in dark. Real gets tagged up pretty bad, and Clouda, nice smoke coming through. Now he's just holding the entrance with CT, and the time gone away from Team Nepal. They decide to retreat, but Clouda, does he get the flag? He does the damage, but because of no vision, he doesn't find the kill, and therefore Clouda decides, I want to chase them. I do want those frags. He's on the hunt, but the players have already retreated. They've got him to library and to A. Therefore will be able to save weapons and God's reign. And Team India are going to be able to bring back a round from the stretch of rounds that they were going away from them towards Team Nepal.
This 3-round lead is still going to make a major factor though, but still, at this point, The economy won't be damaged a lot, but yes, both of the teams, they have those kind of scenario that they're looking to win some couple of more rounds in their favor. Yes, those utils are getting done, but nothing can actually stop Finn, but except the op of Real that is making a lot of trouble for the side of Team India, though. Dealer is just checking out the boiler, that there is still no sound cue. Smoke is just buying time. Rev and Ember.
Oh, timing. On caught with util, but Real is ready to find those trades. In the meantime, the smoke is about to clear. Clouda decides to run back, but they hear the footsteps. The spam is going to be there. A lot of damage being done. Clouda survives only by 31. In the meantime, Raven, he wants that op to be destroyed. Puts down incendiary, or it's a smoke. Two smokes, one towards coffin, another towards CT, and then a flash on side. They're trying to enter right now. They need to check first and second, but they don't. That's going to be Kira finding one. They'll give a call, but Kira still is good, firing on all cylinders, finds the second, and the molly will also not flush him. Real, he saw the glimpse and he takes him down. A 3k coming in, along with the Team Nepal finding a 4. Nice duel. They're ready to fight with Team India head on without worrying about utils, and especially how Real is able to find the opening first bloods with that op is just insane.
Real is actually making the big deal every round. Like, if you just talk about the past 2 to 3 rounds, he is the one after he got the op. He is just getting so brutal. 3k in this round, probably 2k in the last previous round as well. Was trying to pull out some great value, and Real's off this time getting punished and completely ignored by Revan. That crispy headshot did make a connection. Killer, fine crazy game, but when he's holding, he's quite aware there will be someone in the close, and he shuts down Sean. It has dropped down to 46 HP, and he has been pushed back into the side. It's a cheeky corner, but now this time Finn doesn't allow anybody to get those frags of his teammates. And that allows and gives the entire side control towards the side of Team India. And I really guess that this round, it's going to be in the favor of Team India, as Nepal doesn't look even eager to contest for it.
I mean, it's a 2v4, so it's going to be tough. Or the timing, Ember just peeked and the op just goes back. And now they want to take him down. Well, however, C4 has not been planted. They are recovering it. There's going to be a flash, making sure Ember is also able to move away from that mid hold. Backs off, will reunite with his teammates from underpass. In the meantime, it is Raven and Ember still holding in case there is a mid rush. C4 will be finally planted, and Team India will be confirming 7 on board. But here on the T side, to get 7 rounds on the stretch, meaning Team Nepal, they're going to have a very tough T side for themselves if they're unable to bring it back.
You can see Tira slowly and gradually. He's getting the sound cues, though. He knows that the Team India, though, at this point, they're looking for to get that op back. To getting that op retrieved in their favor, because they know as long as the op is in the hands of Real, it can actually cause them a lot of trouble. And for now, yes, the save might be done. He's just walking into the radar thing. Will be punished, though. That's the 7th for Team India. But yes, the op was retrieved, but oh, that was quite close.
I'm not seeing any timeouts being called from either ends. Okay, Team India, yes, they do have an advantage. So for them to make a timeout, maybe not likely. But Team Nepal, I think they are the ones who need to call it. Because on the city side, they're having a tough time. Will have weapons again. Op still functioning on the hands of Real. Dealer playing towards mid. A quick rush coming in from Raven. He charges up, makes sure Real doesn't even get an opportunity. The op is down. And look at Raven. He's again charging in, pushing towards CT. Then Spam walks through the smoke and Killa is down. Oh, Raven. He was charged up, electrifying. In the meantime, Finn as well decides to push. Jean, in the meantime, takes out the lurker, but they have B-side under control. The plant is going to come through, and Jean, it looks like he's hungry for kills. Tries to charge up, but the Molotov will prevent him from taking control of Banana, and Finn immediately says, okay, let's go for a challenge. The op has been retrieved, but oh my god, the confidence, the nerves of steel from Shijon. He's like, I'm going to challenge you guys. I'm going to not let you guys retreat through Banana. You have to force yourselves towards CT and keep your weapons. If you push towards Banana, you're going to lose weapons.
Finn knows it. He didn't actually save that orb at this moment, but oh, Dealer, he does find Crazy Gamer out there in the duel. So that's the 8 coming up for Team India, though. Probably, I believe that Revan is deciding to just stay on the rifle and just play rather than taking the op on the T side. And it does feel like that he's enjoying it, pretty much.
I think it has to be that style because you can see Real is going a little bit aggressive. So by the time Raven can position himself, there are players from Team India who are losing their ground. So for now, he is just performing really well. You saw him go ham on that Mac 10. This time, however, it looks like Clouda wants to do it. Grenade is being dropped. Molotovs as well will force the players from Team Nepal to back off, but they take a lot of damage as they were retreating. Ah, nice one. Clouda catches one. Looking for another. Finn does take him down, but it's going to be his own teammate, and therefore Finn paid a price, causing trouble for 2 more players to take a loss. In the meantime, Team India understood it's a heavy stack towards B. They made their way to A. Will get the C4 planted. And it's time for a retake. It's a 4v5. Weapons have been retreated and upgraded for Team Nepal. Let's see if they pick advantage on top of it.
Just buying the time for themselves, but Archers, Crazy Gamer. It was a good timing though. They have been smoked off, as well as if you just talk about the Molotov, it's just buying them the time. Ember, he might have a duel, and he does find the value. Sean has been put to rest. Crazy Gamer, he could have got another one though. Dealer and Killa, they are dropped down to 44 and 55 HP respectively. But yes, this is the round going. 9th one for the side of Team India, as Nepal decides not to engage anymore and to save the weapons for the next round, because they have retrieved both the AKs. They will be pretty happy with it though.
They want to give these weapons over to their teammates so that they can buy up. Trying to play the economy game here, and maybe even trying to deny the 10-5 or 11-4 from happening. I'm not too sure if they're going to be very successful from denying the double digits. Let's hope they are. Whereas Team India looks like they're ready for another one. Ember hasn't had the greatest of starts along with Finn, but their frags have been impactful. Clouda again deciding to charge up, but this time the incendiary will force him back. Uses a smoke to defuse that smoke molly. In the meantime, look at the aggro push coming in from Team Nepal. John and Real were able to find, but Clouda with a quick trade decides to retreat, but they find him through the smoke. Do not even let him get back. So it's all up to Raven, because he's already pushed towards balcony. He needs to check every corner. There's going to be one player, JDX, who's ready, holding in balcony. The player has been spotted with the MP9. JDX swings, finds Raven. So it's all down to Ember, and he needs to clutch it in a 1v4. It's not going to be an ace clutch, but still a 1v4 is going to be phenomenal to watch. But numbers, utils, a little bit better. He knows almost the player's positioning. Oh, he spots the leg, takes down JDX, will give the info for Team Nepal that Ember is entering. Ember is stuck at Big Bad Box, and they take him down there, retrieve the op. That is round number 5. And this is why we said they're going to try and play the economy game, and it did work out. For now, they still stand a chance of denying those double digits, especially as you can see, Crazy Gamer doesn't have a buy, Clouda also, and same goes for Finn. And therefore, it is only one op and an AK to make some magic. And as you were questioning, right, where is the op? And Raven decides, last but not the least, I will pull it out on the T side.
I was a little surprised in the last round when I saw it on Crazy Gamer, but Real, he does find the first one. It is already an eco round. There is nothing much that Team India can just do about. They've just got the Deagles, and as we mentioned, one AK and one op. It is to just pull off the best of the best things. But, oh my god. That was a big surprise for Revan out there. But Clouda with those Tech 9s will find the value. Got and retrieves the op for himself.
Oh, nice check. Clouda should be finding another free frag. He takes down JDX. Finally, the bomb is going to make its way towards A. The way India were able to enter towards A, get control of things, has caused trouble for Team Nepal. You know, even in a round when they had weapons. Killa will be smoked off, but does he challenge? He also has a smoke. But before he could, Clouda, he surrounded him from long, takes him down. It's all up to the last player, Dealer. They're reading it right that he is coming in from the backstab, especially from mid. holding the angle yet. Can he see the barrels first? Yes, he does, so he'll be able to take down Finn. One op is down, but there's still another one. Both the players are in a crossfire of sorts. Dealer has a smoke for himself, does put it towards the bomb, and there's an immediate drop, and that Tech 9 which started things also ends it as Team India close it on a 10-5 with double digits.
Man, that almost it seemed like that this round could have been in the favor of Team Nepal after they got those early frags, but then it came Clouder with the Tech 9. He was waiting, and the right moment he just stroked the side of Team Nepal was really, really brilliant. And Real, he's just pulling off some brilliant frags on the T side, CT side. If you just speak, But now there's a 5-round difference. They need to cover up, equalize the numbers of the round, and also they're on the T side, so they have to make sure they get as many rounds as possible.
Side switch, Ember starts functioning. This man is known as the turret. He's a stronghold, a nice bait and switch. Crazy Gamer was holding towards sandbags, and now it's all up to one last player, JDX, and he also gets flanked, and that's Raven to put the last bullet onto his brains, and India get to 11. You can see one small strat, Crazy Gamer on that trigger discipline, and the way Ember found frags was just insane, and both of them took 4 players down just at the entrance of B.
I really was surprised that nobody even checked the sandbags, not even a single player, and that gave them so much room, Team India, to just do what they wanted. But eventually, it was a crispy shot indeed with Crazy Gamer. He went a little aggressively, pushed through the banana. But this crossfire does find the value. Clouder had that buy. Like Team India, after winning that first pistol, they had those buys. Already got 2 frags in their pocket, but yes, 1 Tech 9 and 2 Deagles. Team Nepal can still make something work out for themselves. Doesn't give you second chances though. You missed the first, you're done for, but yep. Headshot, crispy connection. Skilla is just being that solo survivor from the side of Team Nepal. 11-5. Crazy Gamer, he's almost on that same urge, and he will get that final kill for himself. That's the 12th for India as they close very much towards the equalizer in the series.
Doesn't look like they're ready to stop at all. 4 more rounds and this game will be done. And we will be jumping into the third map, the decider, as we said. However, Team Nepal do have buys this time. Not great utils. Just 2 flashes and 3 smokes to work with. A quick mid check from Real. Doesn't spot any player. In the meantime, a wide swing coming in from Team India on Banana. And Dealer, he takes down Raven. Challenge was towards Banana. And Finn is the only one who's able to find a frag. And I'm not too sure why this force is coming in from Banana. And I had to pay a big price to that. Still a 2v3 situation. Killa is super low, but look at Clouda. He pushes, he finds Killa. That's the C4 down, and there's going to be another player from underpass. Dealer, will he be able to surprise Clouda? Yes, he does. He didn't even make the slightest hiss noise, and now it's time for a mid challenge. And Ember again is able to drop the bomb. JDX, the man who took so much control towards CT right now, has to retreat back towards his T base and try to recover the bomb at mid, which is going to be super tough because Ember is making it. First drop down an incendiary, then a smoke, and now he's repositioning. I think the crossing was seen. JDX did spam. Oh yes, he has the gap. He had spotted the leg and also that jump noise. And JDX knows he's waiting for the smoke to disappear. Goes for a quick swing, but Ember, who he was able to spray him down, gun him down with that M4. That's going to be India on 13 and denying especially Team Nepal their bye round.
Now this is going to be some real trouble for Team Nepal. We can see Real just taking 1 Galila on his hands, but there's 2 Tech 9s and 2 Deagles. 1 Tech 9 and 3 Deagles from the side of Nepal. While that op is in the hands of Crazy Gamer this time. So we're going to see some quite good action, but oh, the first shot been whiffed, so that does give a little bit of room to the side of Team Nepal, but Incendiary is gonna burn him to the crisp. As Raven, he's just looking more to get those rifle kills in his name in today's game. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Crazy. He's holding at B right now. And Shijon wants to enter. However, still the bomb has to be recovered. 2v2 situation. Ember backing off, giving them long control if they need it. Shijon as well as JDX regroup together. And in the meantime, Crazy Gamer, he switched positions. Now he's stuck deep into B side. Same goes for Ember. He's stucking himself on A. The hit seems to be at A, and Crazy Gamer, I hope he gets a read, or even Ember gives him an idea of where the approach is. But as of now, JDX and Shizon not making any noise.
Slowly and gradually, they're quite aware. Ember, can be that little twist.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was about to check that corner, but oh, he has already done a good amount of damage, and he gets this 2k quite easily, and it's the 14th for Team India.
You can see what happens when you don't have util and you have to go for a aim duel challenge. They had so many angles that they had to be worried about. They moved from long, so they had to be worried about short, balcony, under balcony, pit, and they were just looking in every direction, and their death was written right on sight. Will again have a chance to buy up with better util this time. But Team India, they're just 2 rounds away from closing on Inferno. Up again, ready from Crazy. There was a counter retaliation, but he decides to challenge. However, a lot of damage. Crazy finally puts the smoke down, spots another player. He's still looking forward to taking everybody down one after another. The last 2 players, Jean challenges him, takes him down. Killa in the meantime checks Crazy Gamer. I was making a lot of noise. So it's down to a 3v2. Team India made a couple of bad decisions, but Ember, he's making the right ones. Clears balcony, gets another. And that is Finn to put the last bullet and the player down. And Team India are on map point.
Ember, the play he is making, oh my god. Can you just imagine? He was just looking towards the boiler and somebody just walked in, he whipped the shot, instantly switches towards the apps and he finds one down. And that was something Ember is just pulling off from his side, one after another. When he had tried, no doubt, he was trying to get all the prizes as he won, but yes, still couldn't function that much. How the other take, but oh, that's a close one, that's a close one. Revan, he gets a double do. Gun went on a reload, but that doesn't matter because Finn got his pack, as Sean will be the last player surviving from the side of Team Nepal. It's all done for Inferno, Sam.
Oh my god, what a death row punch towards Banana. It's all up to Jean. He's wondering where the last player, where he can fight. But he sees players on every direction that he's so worried. And Clouda puts him down. That is going to be God's Rain getting themselves Inferno, and now we have to jump into Mirage. So Nepal, even though they had a bye, were unable to capitalize on that, and now they have to fight on none other than on Decider, where yesterday as well it was not a great show. They did try to retaliate a little bit against Team Bangladesh, but having no victory, and especially looking at how Team India are fighting, and you can see, right, they're ready to go on a head-on fight. They're taking out their meat grinders out and taking them down one after another. Players are spamming together, double pushes coming through, double peaks, double swings, everything that they're able to do, they're doing it. And that CT hold was just too good. Not even a proper single round is what Team Nepal were able to convert. And now Team India will look forward to jumping into the next map very soon and finish this best of 3 in their favor.
Exactly, the next map, it is going to be very interesting. As we mentioned, it's going to be a decider map, and as we just know that they have got such a big dominating map in the map of Inferno. But definitely, as we just talk about, the next map is going to be the decider also. If we just talk about, if this kind of momentum, you just see Revan, we know him for his opping skills, but today, you know what, he had a little bit of change in taste. He wants to just try those rifles, getting the skills on rifles. That's why he's not picking up that op very much. He's allowing and saying to, probably just saying to Crazy Gamer, you know bro, you just take the op and you take the responsibility on your shoulder. I'm just gonna chill and get those rifle price for myself.
They're having a good time. I think as a team, their synergy, you can see, is better. But yeah, there are a couple of situations there. They did get they did overextend and did get punished as well. So Team Nepal
Hmm.
have that confidence that in case that such an overextension happens, that they can punish. But I feel like when Godsden decide that their bullet train is about to leave the station, they leave super fast. And you saw that one banana push, especially coming in from
Hmm.
Raven. He decided enough is enough from Real. That op on the CT side was doing a lot of damage. So he says, I'm going to jump right on his face. He does, challenges him on every util that they were throwing and did not even get Real a chance to react. After that, he pushes towards CT, finds a frag, then jumps towards construction. There also he finds wait, there he didn't. However, his teammate Finn was able to quickly trade things out. So I think such a confidence that God's Rain were able to resonate in between each other, that if one fails, there's another one who's able to uplift them each other and also find frags to convert the round, is the reason that we see God's Rain getting themselves on map 2. Now it's time for map 3. This is Decider, Mirage. And I think I have no questions here as well. Even if it is Crazy Gamer or somebody else picking up the op, I think they still do a lot more damage. And we have seen this. Primary op situation, a lot of teams kind of always put a lot of burden on that opper, and once that happens, he kind of gets exhausted in trying to find frags. So this is something that teams generally do to find their secondary opper who can take that burden away a little bit, at least a couple of rounds, so that when Raven decides that he wants to fight again on the op, he comes back, but he has the ease of mind. But I think the ease of mind which Nepal had, it's gone away from them. I hope they hit the reset before they start off on Mirage.
Exactly, and that is very much needed for the side of Team Nepal because they do need a kind of reset after this map of Inferno. We can just say that yes, there has been certain circumstances, or maybe there has been certain situations that they have fumbled, they have made mistakes, but you know what? They are still in the series. They have still got one map. They've still got chance to just go do something extraordinary and make a comeback. But before we hop onto Mirage, we have got the stats waiting for you. Let's start with the MVP of the previous map of Inferno. And who is it? It's going to be Ember, and that's for sure. The way he just stepped in, he got those frags every crucial round, those 1v2s, those clutches every time. Oh man, he deserved to be in this spot. 17 kills, 9 deaths, and 1 assist with an ADR of 79.8.
This is why I said this man is known as the turret. He is a, a barrier. He's a mammoth when it comes to defense, and it's very tough to breach those defense lines. And that's what he proved, Ember. Even on the T side, when he decided to run up on front of the players' faces, they were able to do it. Um, that's not going to be enough, however, right? I think Team India as a team itself functioned really well. Even though you see Ember being MVP, when we switch to the overall scoreboard, you can see everybody had similar frags. That is the reason we said God's Rain. If somebody fails, or if somebody is able to deliver and then goes down, there is better trades coming in from God's Rain, and we'll jump to the overall scoreboard itself, which will give you the idea that again it is the same thing. 16-5 is what we saw. As I said about the kills, as you can see, there's 16, 15, 14 and 14. It's only my bad, I was talking I got a little bit confused on deaths. As you can see, it's Crazy, Raven, Ember and Clouda, 19, 17, 17 and 17 kills. Finn, whenever he found his frags, they were impactful frags. That's the reason he initially mentioned as well. Finn might not be fragging out of his mind, but whenever he did, you saw there he was covering his teammates back.
That's for sure. And I'm looking forward to, if you just see, really is just pulling off some pretty good rounds. Skilla was also just doing some pretty good wonders. But what happened to Sean and Dealer X today? Because Team Nepal also, if you just get a recap of the first match of this international playoffs, they were trying, they were pulling off some pretty good rounds, but now today they need, as they are facing Team India, so they need to be much more focused because yes, if they even have a slight chance to make it to the finals, they have to put all their efforts in. But that's not going to be that easy for sure because Team India, they know that they have just lost one round in this BO3 series and they want to make sure that they actually win with a good round difference. Previously, if we just talk about against Team Sri Lanka, they have won two of their maps with 16-6, both the maps on Anubis as well as in Inferno. But in today's map, as we just say, this is the Inferno once again, and now they've again made it to 16-5 scoreline. It actually gives a big heads up in the round difference that they are just carrying forward in the entire leaderboard.
Yeah, they had 20 when we started the day off, and we
Mhm.
saw leaderboard. It was Team India on top. After that, we did see Team UAE take that position because of that second victory. Let's see at the end of the day what's going to happen. But before the end of the day, we see the last map of the day between Team India as well as Nepal, the decider game, and we start on Mirage. Here, it is going to be Team India who will have the CT side in their favor, whereas Team Nepal have to hit on the T side. Quick resume, and they're all moving towards Palace. A couple of players still holding A ramp for now, but they're setting up their teammates from Palace to run into site. Team India, however, they give up completely on A. They decide that we'll play on a retake opportunity. JDX decides to take that plant. Finn, he's already at stairs. In the meantime, Ember gets cleaned off because players had already pushed towards the CT base. Jean taking to take a challenge. Finn has allowed Clouda also make his entry towards A. Now they're going for a challenge. Finn has already entered the site, finds one, looking for another. Clouda also helping out in between, but now Finn is stuck because Clouda has taken down. Crazy Gamer comes in, but Raven goes down, and Finn as well. So it's all up to Crazy Gamer, but he gets taken down through the smoke itself. And Team Nepal, a very fast A execute works because nobody from Team India were there to retaliate.
That's definitely a good start and probably an ideal start that Nepal wanted, but they also need to make sure to carry it forward for a couple of more rounds because the next round they do have the bonus. They will have those Galils and AKs coming up with some utils as well. But Revan, he has already picked up that responsibility. You can see the scout on his hand, so he needs to just clear off those mid contentions that might just happen. He gets one though, but no, he whiffs it. It's real. He manages to get, but Revan with that nade, he shuts down Sean at that position. Oh my god! Those are some shots that are just taking place. It's a 3K already for him with the scout. Oh
And now
my
another
god.
player has given his position and he's calling the hunter. That is Raven. Bomb right in front of his eyes. Has spotted another player. Takes him down as well. That's a 4. He's looking forward to his ace. Dealer has the AK. Is there going to be the ace being allowed? Crazy Gamer gets taken down. However, Embers decides he's going to strike a bullet, upgrade the weapon. And that is going to be India immediately getting 1-1, equalizing the score at the second round itself and forcing Team Nepal to break their bank.
It just gives an idea that Revan, he is looking forward to get some op shots in this map of Mirage. He has already picked up the scout, and instantly that 4K does shows us the danger that is so, just roaming over the heads. But Real, he just finds Revan. He just shuts down the scout. The very early phase of this round, and now the site has been breached. The complete A site control has been given up by Team India, and Team Nepal might just be the one to exploit it as Ember finds JDX. But either those deep shots are making some kind of nuisance for the side of Team Nepal.
It's a 2v4. Finn from the back lines. There's a player hiding in Ninja. He spots the player, but the MP9 took a little more time than intended to find the kill. Jean is right behind Finn, and I think Finn got the idea. Maybe a jump or something, but Finn has the read, and now Finn is trying to challenge. Clears. Crazy Gamer in the meantime also, Ember also in the meantime makes his entry. Finds one with the AK, make it 2 for him. So it's all up to Sujan, who is coming in from the back enemy lines, and Finn puts him down. The defuse being stuck, the kid being there, so Ember will get round number 2 for Team India.
This is a 2-1, and for now it does seem like this round should have been in the favor of Team Nepal, but the way they have pulled it off, again, this is the op on the hands of Finn, and we see Clouda as well as Crazy Gamer picking up scouts. Wait, what? Two scouts
Everybody.
and no.
I think everybody wants to improve their scoped weapon accuracy, but Finn, his weapon goes down. Real also immediately running up. He spots a player for free. That's going to be Raven. Again, weapons are being dropped. A quick check at jungle, but Clouda, he's ready with his op. Under, no. They get cleared off. Clouda still trying to find the frag. I think he legged the player. He did do a lot of damage to Killa, but eventually gets cleaned off. There's another player at jungle who challenges, and they all decide to run out of A. That is because they did not have the bomb, and now running towards B. And Ember, he's in the best spot, a sweet one, especially to go and cut off rotations, or maybe be quicker on rotations rather than saying cut off rotations. So he is moving towards B, has that window for him. I think he should be able to spot the player, but he's actually going towards the market exit. He spots the player. The C4 has been taken down. The plant is not going to come down anytime soon. But Dealer, he strikes with that scout. An equalizer from Team Nepal.
Was it a little bit of overcommitment by the side of Team India, just taking 2 scouts and op out there, not actually getting a chance to function out, because Real's invasion through the connectors actually worked out pretty well for them. But once again, it's a big round that is needed. Cloud again picks up that scout for himself, but this time Revan will have an M4 alongside Ember. Finn and Crazy Gamer, they have those deagles to get some early frags, but Real does find Crazy Gamer. Again, those early openings just coming up. Real is just being too impressive. He gets the 3k. The Clouder instantly shuts him down. Gets a double for himself, as well as the C4 has been put to rest.
Ooh. That was a nasty shot coming in from JDX. A 1v3 for Ember. But look at how close JDX is holding towards the get. Oh, JDX, Ember, they're not looking at each other. Ember spots the other player, and that gives a cue for JDX. I'm pretty sure JDX was like, wait, what? He pushed out of smoke?
That does give another round. Like, this was the moment. Ember, if you were checked a little much in the right hand side, he could have got that one more frag though. Still a good comeback coming up from the side of Team Nepal. 2 consecutive rounds in their bag. It does seem that India, they have been forced for an eco, though Ember is still having that one info. Real, every time this player is getting those numbers and those openings for his team. What a play he is just coming up with.
Still a 3v4. Reading it right there. It's going to be a player. He takes him down. Ember. Oh, big grenade right to his face. But Clouda, that man goes big with 2 on 5-7. Ember a little too greedy. The call was given, but he was too fast to try and push and try to figure out the frags. Therefore, Team Nepal have not just equalized the score once, but from there they've taken the lead of 2 more rounds.
Now this is looking something serious. Nepal taking a 2-round lead against Team India, and if we talk about Team India, they're still not in a very good position to take all the full by 1 scout, 2 M4s, just 1 flashbang to just work out with. That too on Finn only. It's a complete push. Crazy Gamer instantly getting shut down. Sean is just getting the entry. There is literally the entire stack falling one after another, and there is nothing that Team India can do. Team Nepal, the way they're striking, Team India seems completely helpless at this point. Clouda is still there on the corner. He might be a little threat, but no, not to Killa this time.
Raven. Backstab is being read. The angle is being held. JDX puts him down. So it's all up to Finn right now. Has to work on an ace clutch, but they are on the hunt. They all want to take down Finn, and they do. A weapon which was being tried to save is gone. That is round 5 on Team Nepal's board, and looks like Team Nepal have found the answer. And especially after the loss that they've had yesterday, it looks like they've gone to their drawing boards and they reworked the strategies, and their T side is working out.
They will be pretty happy with this, because just being in a 3-round lead also gives you a lot of confidence. That too, like, you're just getting multiple rounds in a row. Around 4 rounds in a row that they have just achieved. But Sean will be a little bit slowed with those Molotovs, but instantly Clouda punishes him down. That Molotov, that incendiaries will actually buy some pretty good time for them, though we can see that Clouda has been dropped down to 66 HP. Completely smoked off that vision. Might just grant a little bit of room. But Dealer, he has to make that fall. But Clouder drops to 20.
Ooh.
That nade was pretty close.
Reposition. Ember in Clouda's position and Clouda towards Truck. They smoke it and again deny Dealer any vision. But the
Oh,
spam, Dealer finds Clouda. He was just surviving on 20, so the numbers are back to a 4-4. Trying to go for a mid approach. Dropping the bomb at mid. It's going to be Finn and Crazy Gamer at A. JDX, does he plan his part towards connector and A? Right now it is just a jump peek that Finn is doing. So he will not have clear vision of connector. Crazy Gamer right is now just holding from Ninja towards Palace as well as a rush out of ramps.
nobody has an intel about Real just getting inside the side, just trying to clear out all those cheeky corners that he can just expect the enemies to be. But if they just move around the A side, they're looking for the plant. Real, he has got no clue. But now this is the time Crazy Gamer can actually make something really possible. He gets one down though. Real, he's still there alongside Dealer, though Dealer is there from the Palace just trying to make an enemy possible. Nobody's checking the Palace corner, but Crazy Gamer, he does find the value. Real coming up from the connectors. He has got a big job to do. He's got 1v3 situation with Crazy Gamer. Doesn't allow him this time. They've got the kit. That will be the third round coming in the favor of Team India. They will have some AKs out. Crazy Gamer does like to play on the AK. It does.
Played smart. They decided let them walk in. We've already found our opening frag. Let's not try to force the fight. I mean, we are CT. So we have to defend the bomb plant from happening or go for a retake. So they decide better a retake. Everybody held their positions and it worked out. Still a 2-round difference though. This time it looks to be a very fast A hit coming through. It is going to be a Finn and Raven holding at A. Raven has the op. Same goes for Real. Smoking of connector and jungle for now. And a grenade is taking down Raven along with that Finn. Now is all confused. Clouda tried to be a little bit faster on his approach on that plant, but gets punished. It's down to Crazy Gamer and Ember. Backstab red. Killer takes Crazy Gamer down. So Ember, the decision is going to be a save. There's nothing much he can do.
That does mean that it might be possible that Nepal, Team Nepal's, any of the players, especially Real, might just come and just try to go for that hunt. If they do so, Ember might be in some serious trouble, but there's nobody near. So yeah, that's going to be a save round. That's going to be a save for Ember. It's just going to make sure that M4 is being carried away in the next round. Still a hard competition going on for the side of God's Ring. If we see that 3-round diff, they are not being able to just cope up with it, not being able to equalize for now. And if anyhow Nepal can manage it up to just having a good lead by the end of the first half, they will be having a good momentum in the in the second half when they just walk in.
Most of the players jump. Hit the underpass route and nice boost coming in for Raven. JDX's flash proves fatal for his own teammates, and now Ember also pushing in the corner gets JDX itself down. And it's all down to Real and Killa. And they're moving towards B. Ember is ready. He's holding window for now. A quick smoke. So they will all swing towards shot. Oh, Ember, he challenges them and therefore he goes down. Now they know where the players are and everybody is running in from shot through Cat. Bomb gets planted. Raven will wait for his teammates to surround everybody from Team Nepal. Crazy Gamer is taking the long approach. He's moving towards apps. The other two players, they're moving towards shot. And finally they'll go for the retake as the Molly also clears. Killa is still holding the headshot angle. In the meantime, they already clear off Real. The op is down, so it's all up to Killa. He protects his team from apps but not from shot. That is going to be again Team India getting another round.
Got the defuse and they will have that op again on the CT side. So that does mean that Revan might just have a chance to go for the ops again. But the way he just used those rifles. Oh! That's now something that Nepal needs to worry of. Two ops on the CT side. Team India with the double op setup can be very, very deceiving for the side of Nepal.
When you get a double op, you're literally throwing everything, meaning your kitchen sink and whatever comes to your mind. The first op strikes, takes Real down. That's the T side op going. Nice flash coming through, but oh, dealer dodges it. Nice read. However, the ops hold on A has not gone out. Smoke, I think it failed. And yes, Raven gets taken down. He wanted to smoke off Palace, but I think it did not work out. Or maybe he just wanted Ninja. However, Finn still has an op. As you said, throwing everything, even the kitchen sink, whatever you think, utensils, they are. Finn goes down, but Ember, he takes down the last player from Nepal, and India are one round away from equalizing.
Nepal is pushing hard. Team India, we can see them just having a little bit of trouble out there though, because you see them, they're just pushing, they're getting the frags at the right time, and especially they're reading Team India well at this point. And again, Finn, he will have the responsibility of just taking that op in his hand, but yes, there is an A side stack. Those nades gonna give a little bit of damage to Real, but oh, that incendiary, that is burning Sean to 68 HP. Crazy Gamer, he will be waiting under the shadows. He might just get one, he gets two easily. Clouda gets a couple for himself as well. This killer, he's just a solo player, and Finn does make a no-scope shot out there for him. And that's an equalizer for India.
They're not going to stop from here. And I think it looks like Team Nepal's momentum has been taken away and it's been broken. So Team Nepal need to hit a quick pause before they start, but it looks like they're not. Just like how their banks are broken, I feel like the stats are being broken apart from Team India. This is, however, a Deagle upgrade by coming through. Can they make it work? Along with just one Tech 9. Raven says no. He takes Dealer down. There looks to be a challenge coming in. Real misses his opportunity, so Clouda decides I'm going to go even more further and closer. The shots being missed from both the ends. Finally, Clouda connects, but the other player, Killa, he takes him down towards underpass. John, his position is known. Killa recovers the M4 Raven S, but can he find any value? He meets up with JDX, gives him that M4 Raven S. In the meantime, look at where Crazy Gamer is. He's already reaching TV. But Ember before that itself strikes with his bullets, takes both the players down, and that is 7, and Team India take the lead.
Now this is going to be some serious trouble. We see the economy completely being crushed for the side of Team Nepal. But still, it's probably a lot of invested round. They need to make sure that the lead is not that high so that they can make a comeback. They've got the AKs, a little bit of utils to work with, smoking off the palace. Real does find the first opening, and getting Revan down might be a big chance or loophole that Team Nepal can just look forward to. A Crazy Gamer gets the big fish down for the side of Team Nepal, and Finn just comes up with the second one.
Holding firebox again towards Ninja. Do they clear him this time? He decides he's going to tuck himself even further deep. JDX trying to see if there's anybody at Nest. Jean's position is known for Crazy Gamer. The C4 carrier is trying to move up from ramp, but he's worried there's going to be a fast one coming through. Crazy Gamer moving, but JDX times it. Catches a Clouda off guard. The op shot miss. Jean survives to tell the tale. However, Crazy Gamer is stuck in a rock and a hard place, and the Molotov flushes him out. So it's up to Finn and Ember to clutch the round. A 3v2. Finn gets forced off the angle and Ember gets punished. So it's 1v3 right now from that 2v3. Does have the op still, but look at the players. They're retreating. They're moving away. 2 players towards ramp, 1 playing under palace. Does have a deagle. Spots the player, but not the shot. An equalizer. So Team Nepal have not broken the momentum and taken it over, but at least they're able to break the players apart one after another, catch them off guard especially. So let's see if Team Nepal can take the lead. It is going to be the last round.
There was a little error that I feel that happened, was not anybody checking the mid or the connectors, and that allowed JDX to just walk through in right away. But Revan, he's just holding the proper angle, one good peek, and he can just get the frag that he's looking forward to. He just gets one, but whiffs it. Might just have a second chance, but no, he doesn't miss the second time, Revan. Cloud has dropped down to 15. JDX again on the mid contention. Might have a little bit of chance. Crazy Gamer, he's again waiting. Just get some early frags on the T ramp. But Revan, you can see him just pushing so hard. Oh my god. This is bad news for Team Nepal.
Killa is just holding push from ramps. So Raven, if he overextends a little further, I think the bomb carrier can be dropped. Raven cannot make some noise. Switches to the CZ. Oh no, both of them not looking at each other. Killa, look at him, looking in the wrong direction, but Raven finally swings, sees the player. What a time! And now Ember, he is ready. JDX does fine, but a quick trade. So it's all up to the last player. And what is this? Players are meeting and greeting each other, but not looking in the right direction to find a frag. Crazy Gamer was quick to react, and it is Team India who will keep the lead in the half.
What did we just saw? What was that? Nobody looking at each other, and they were like, hello, and Revan says hello, and then they just take them one another down. Same was for Crazy Gamer as well, but man, that was funny. That was something that I'm gonna remember for some time.
Side switched. It is the T side for Team India right now, making their way towards A, and it's just a two-man hold. Dealer along with his friend Killa. It's not an exact crossfire, and especially with smokes being dropped, Dealer will be completely blocked. A quick call coming in. They call the player from jungle as well, so Dealer is trying to buy some time, but the players have already entered. They force the player towards the ticket booth, and now they're all crossing over, taking control of the ticket booth. Take down Killa. In the meantime, Dealer spams, and Real also helps. The planter gets taken down. It's up to Raven and Crazy Gamer, who had pushed. Crazy Gamer is surrounding him from the backlines. Raven is only good for one, and now Crazy Gamer all the way from B has to find every frag, and then they get the slight hint of some wrongdoing, and that they read. Real is able to take down Crazy Gamer, and the lock was a little bit too late and obvious.
Just can say that getting this kind of pushing this kind of way, and that too it's Team India against you, Team Nepal, they're just doing wonders. They have got the buy as well, but we see this Scout and Revan as well, so it can be a little challenging. But yeah, Revan, if he gets taken down the early stage of this round, it can be a little bit problematic for Team India, but otherwise they have got the Tech9s and Eagles to work with.
Scout is out again from Raven, but better weaponry up close and personal they can be. Prince still is good with the Deagle, but JDX, he's just surviving on 4. The flash was good, but it's not enough to find frags. Ember right now has half pitch control, but in the meantime this overextension proves fatal, but Killa holds market. And it's all up to Raven right now. Does have a smoke, uses it, will smoke off market, but in the meantime Killa had swung. He spotted the player, and the spam through the smoke works. And it is again Team Nepal taking lead.
This is going to be another round that probably that Nepal has a chance to bag up, because expecting those Tech9s and Deagles only for the side of Team India. So Revan will have the one Galil, 2 SMGs on the side of Team India, but will Nepal be able to just maintain this kind of performance? Because if they can do, I really believe that there is a good chance of them winning this series. Play they're making out. Team India, they haven't approached towards the B side. They've got those utils up. For sure, Cloud up. This boosted position, this boosted angle, just pushing, letting Crazy Gamer take the control of the jungle, getting Killer down. That's gonna make a lot of distractions for the side of Team Nepal. Also, Israel has been put through this. This is going to be the breakthrough, but Dealer, he was still there on the A side, and he does make that value possible. Oh,
4v3. Dealer got spotted. Now he backs off, however. Drops an incendiary before, so they do not get an easy plant. But the flash is good. Dealer backs even further. He's trying to get some help, but his teammate has moved towards jungle. Therefore, it's all up to Dealer to play alone. He does. Takes Raven down. In the meantime, the incendiary are gone out. Therefore, the plant does come through. It's a 3v3 situation, and it's time for a retake. Do they make it possible? There is a flash and a smoke. Clouda, he uses the flash from his teammate, tries to find a frag, but it's Finn who finds not just one but doubles down. Shazon in the meantime gives away his position, so Ember is going up close and personal to fight with him. It's all at the triple right now, the fight, and Ember is able to work with his MP9, clear the player and recover the M4 as well as the round with the equalizer.
that's how they're looking forward to. They've retrieved some of those weapons. They've got two M4s. Crazy Gamer coming with a Galil and definitely those AKs out there. But Ember decides to just stick with the Deagle. He's just looking forward. Oh, he's got a Galil. My bad. You see around the approach, two players, Finn and Cloud, are looking forward to get those early frags. Wants to exploit the main. Because then Mirage, it was needed. Cloud gets Dealer down, and that was the opening that Team India were looking forward to. Just walks right in the front of Finn. Of the night, Team India just takes a one-round lead in this map of Mirage.
A buy coming in through for Team Nepal, especially the op already out for Real. A little bit of a mixed buy coming through, and Real playing a glass cannon. If he misses his shot, he can kiss the round goodbye. At least I'm not too sure about his teammates though. Going for a 3-man palace push, whereas Crazy Gamer is just holding ramps. Dealer spots the player, but there's just flashes coming through. Ember strikes too. Real still has the AWP, but gets spotted and cleaned off. It's all up to the last two players, and they're at B. They've decided to tuck tail and run back. Wait, is Shazon thinking of a challenge? He is. Moves to its connector, but like it where Finn is already spotted. Oh, a little bit of a miss. And now Shazon. Wait, he finds one. Tried for a second. Does do a lot of damage, but Crazy Gamer having the better weapon. The Galil is able to take him down, and that is 11.
Now this is looking a little problematic because Team Nepal, they have lost a lot of money out there. So it does mean that they will be going for an eco and giving a little bit of advantage for the side of Team India to just take one more round lead for themselves. There's a B's push and the B stack that we are seeing from Team India, but Revan, he just walks through it. There will be a somebody close, but JDX connects it so precisely. Real does get those trades out there, but Killer, not this time. And the B side has been compromised though. You can see then one backstab coming up that is going to be Sean. Real can be one X factor that can play a major role, though he has just having a pistol. But yeah, Sean just being left out all alone.
That's another round for Team India. Get themselves to 12, and they're pushing it even further now. Team Nepal, they're not further away from double digits, right? And much needed timeout finally being called. I think this is what makes and breaks the game, where you call a timeout, break that momentum of your opponent, and then decide to play a strategic round. So far, it has just been seen that they've been able to indulge in fights, not any strategic moves. Let's hope after the timeout they're able to do it. The timeout finally resumes, and we should be getting back into the game with the team having a bye. However, not an op.
12-9 now. This round is going to be crucial for Team Nepal because yes, After, if they even lose it, they will have that loss bonus triggered in the next round. They will have those guns once again coming up. These 2 rounds definitely will be crucial. As we see Finn, he has got that op in his hand and taking that responsibility. On the T side, it's not that easy, as we say every time, that getting the top, trying to pull off the values is definitely tough. But Dealer, the position he's holding alongside Real is
Look at Clouda.
definitely
Moving in connector, 2 players there. Util usage was not on point, and therefore it's a free flag given away. Another crazy gamer, he gets taken down with the spam. Ember still looking for a challenge, takes Dealer down and takes another, does not give Real a chance to express himself. Real, after going down, now it's Ember looking forward to a lot more, but he did spot the player but unable to connect the headshot. Finn tried to chase. However, Raven is the one who's going to find a frag towards A. So the A side completely clear. They need to recover the bomb and get back to A. Raven in the meantime is keeping super aggro control. Drops the molly. Playing close. JDX has that thought. But look at what Finn is doing. He's moving in a different direction. Raven times it perfectly. He's looking for another. Jean puts him down. It's down to 1v1 situation, and Jean, he's having the right read. I think he heard the drop and now he's hearing the plan coming through. Does he challenge? Finn, he decides to back off. Surviving on 28. Oh, he spotted the player. He's unable to catch him in the cross. Finn, ouch, he had the scope weapon, so therefore he had to waste some time to get that scope out. And Jean, he's able to convert and find double digits for Team Nepal.
a definitely important round that has been backed up brilliantly. And specifically, if you just talk about that kind of spray that happened through the smoke, getting 2 frags at that connector was very crucial for Team Nepal, and that made that move which helped them to take this round. 12-10, so close it is. 2 more rounds and they can equalize to Team India, which will be a big opportunity for Team Nepal to actually have a chance of winning the series. But will Team India give that much room to them? Because that seems like they are making slight silly mistakes. But yes, for sure they're looking forward to make those corrections. And proper buys. Team Nepal definitely will look forward to bring up values. But we can see all of the players of Team India stacked up on the Ram side of A.
Op out on Real's end. Killa playing from ticket. They're all trying to move in. Dealer playing really smart. Finds one. His teammate is also ready with the crossfire. That's going to be Real. Dealer will be forced off the angle and Finn immediately punishes him. But the ticket boot check also from Killa works. Real is still standing but not for long. As soon as he finds one, he gets cleaned. Raven as well. And that is going to be the round being done. How quickly were they able to clean stuff up at A? That was too much of a hole coming through while they were unable to play on those crossfires, especially after Dealer finding one. I think there should have been some reaction coming in from Team Nepal, or they should have gone completely passive, given off the side, because they had found the opening frag. Didn't, and they paid the price. Team India now on 13.
Now this is going to be something. All deagles are all around. We have seen Nepal making wonders with those deeg shots. But yes, it's only on Dealer though. Dealer and JDX. Maybe having those connections. JDX gets Ember down, but instantly gets an exchange from side of Clouda. The B side has been breached. CK holding the kick. Clouda will get one. He will get the second, making sure that nobody walks right through him. Sean, never expecting, but Crazy Gamer does get those couple of kills just in a single spree. And that's the 14th coming up, one step away for the series point. India, they had a tough time definitely, but Nepal, they have to push along way too much at this point if they want to win the series.
2 more rounds here for Team India and they'll be able to close it. Oh, Dealer. Nice hold on Nest. There was a smoke which was a little bit late and Dealer was able to capitalize on the back of it. Ember in the meantime trying to find an opening, but a nice INSI being thrown and Ember will be denied control. Real finds a push towards mid and finds a frag. Killa in the meantime, he goes down and this was an opening that Finn found at A. A pop flash. Dealer will be forced off the angle from connector, and Finn charges in. A whiff coming in from both Dealer as well as Real, and Finn capitalizes. That is A side being completely open. JDX does try to make his move in, but Jungle gets completely mollied. Ember, the timing a little bit off, otherwise he could have caught JDX, but nonetheless his teammates have got the plant.
This is a big responsibility. Nobody's checking the jungle. Ember needs to be very, very patient. Because one margin of error can cost him. Or if he can just hold it pretty nicely, he might just get a chance to just shut down JDX, who's holding just right beside him. Good chance, but Ember almost JDX would have had him, but Clouda, he gets the double, and that's the series point coming up for the side of Team India. 6 rounds to win for Team Nepal, 5 rounds to go for an overtime, but will Team India will be giving them a chance? Because at this point, not much util, not much buy. But as Team India will have a lot of advantage in this round.
AKS across the board. Finn finds again another opening, but a quick push from Suzon. Ember tried to fight short, and he does, and it's all up to one last player right now, Dealer. He's all the way at A, whereas his teammates have all faltered, and the entry at B has been done. Bomb, however, has not been recovered, but Team India doesn't look like they need the bomb. They're on the hunt for this last player. Tried his best, but Team India decided to put Nepal out, and that is going to be Team India getting themselves the second point in this best of 3 and closing it in their favor, and also getting the point number 2 to put themselves on the leaderboard.
That's the kind of win that Team India would have wanted from the very start, and with this they have made it clear that they are in the race with Team UAE, and with also a good round difference in the map of Inferno that might just give them a little bit of chance. But yes, have to give a lot of props to the side of Team Nepal, because the way they have pushed so much Team India to that extent in the map of Mirage, that does seem like Team India, they might be have to just focus on working in the map of Mirage at this point, because Nepal, they did try very best, but yes, small errors that they have done, they have to work on that, and they have to make sure that the next map or the next matchup that they're going to come up with Nepal, that is tomorrow, they have to make sure that they do win that one.
Team India and UAE are in the race right now off the tops, but in case there is a loss that either Team India and UAE face, especially because we will be waiting for a match between India and UAE, and that's where you will see there can be a chance for these teams who are right now losing points, but they cannot lose further, right? As we did say earlier, Necros, I think teams can lose maybe 2 games, still risky. Losing 1 game is going to be the best approach, but losing 2 games still stand a chance to stay in the top 2, but then any losses further moving towards 3rd or 4th does strike you out of Souvenir for the final. So I think that's what teams need to concentrate right now. I think so far some teams have 2 losses, some teams just have 1. I think it is going to be Bangladesh with 1 loss, and we see UAE with no losses at all, so alongside India. Interesting so far, but the other teams already have 2 losses under their belt, just like how we saw Nepal. Same goes for Sri Lanka. So Pakistan have 1 loss and 1 victory. So there's still a lot more stories that can brew up, Necros. But for now, I can see that the top 2 teams at the end of day 2, we have gotten them.
Exactly, and with that being said, we have witnessed 2-0 scoreline in today's 3 out of these 3 matchups that we have faced, and 1-1, that was the final one that we saw against it was like Team Nepal against Team India. But that actually shows up, this is just the second day of the international playoffs, and we're just sitting so pumped up, matches coming up from all the teams those are playing all together. And yes, again and again, we're just telling that out of the 6 teams, only 2 at the end of this league's round robin format will be just moving forward for the Skyesports Souvenir Grand Finals that will be played on 30th of September of this month. And I'm really looking forward to which 2 teams is it going to be, because I really believe, Lucifer, one team is definitely UAE, and the other team that I might just pick up, it can be India.
Okay, a little too early to make that call. Well, we'll wait and watch, Necros, as the tournament is still a long way ahead, even though it is at the end of this week. there can be a lot of ifs and buts and upsets coming through, and I think that's what is the best part of when the tournament is even longer or even if it's shorter. It always has chances and openings for upsets where teams also stand a chance to make a comeback. So far, right now, as you mentioned, yes, UAE and India staying on the top will give us the idea that they might be one of the teams which are in finals. But as I mentioned, right, when Team India and UAE fight amongst each other, against each other, my bad, is when we get another better read if there is another third party team which can kind of make their way into the top two. But there is also another interesting game tomorrow that I think a lot of viewers will be looking forward to. It is going to be Team India versus Team Pakistan, and across everywhere around the globe, whenever, whichever the sport is, whenever it is Team India versus Team Pakistan, it is an interesting fight that we get to see. And I think that's what I'll be looking forward to tomorrow as well. So we do have two action packed games, out of which one is going to be Team India and Team Pakistan. So yes, a lot of us going to be rooting for Team Pakistan as well as Team India, depending on which region you belong to. But after Team Pakistan's win today, especially of how dominating they were in converting their victory of a 2-0, I feel like it is going to be a very interesting and a hot-headed matchup.
Exactly. I'm also looking forward to what actually he just is going to be tomorrow's day. But it's just, I would say, out of those three matchups, definitely India Pakistan match will be a completely heated up one. But also, we've got other games as well where, like, all the other teams will be playing against each other. Those who have not played against anyone, like, against them for sure. But yes, tomorrow it's going to be very, very much interesting. But today's games were also action packed. But I'm still looking forward. Will there be any comeback from the side of Team Pakistan once again? Because they have lost one, they have won one, but against Team India, if they can manage to beat them down, they will be equalizing with them after tomorrow's game.
Things, yes, can turn and have a curveball. And the one thing that I'm pretty sure our audience are wondering is we're waiting for the overall scoreboard and the MVP to give you the last few, I would say, numbers where you can get an idea of, oh, this is how the team was able to play, this is the player that we have to look out for. I think in this game Finn had a wonderful time. Maybe even can be the MVP. We did see, right, he was jumping right into sight on that T side, whether it is going to be towards the stairs from Tetris or maybe even running up from mid. He was finding flags left, right, and center, especially when the teams were kind of looking at an equalizer score where we did see, right, a situation where maybe a 6 round comeback was also possible because there were double digits even on the side of Team Nepal. So for now, that is what we are looking forward to. I think my pick is going to be maybe Finn, but what do you think? What is yours, Necros, if I ask you?
I'm gonna look forward to some op action specifically because I'm a fan ops, but still, you know what, I can't use it precisely, but yes, the one who can use it will be there for sure tomorrow. But again, the MVP in the map of Mirage, definitely it's going to be Cloud at 26 kills, 76 death, 17 death actually, and 6 assists coming up from his end with one entry frag. That we have seen a complete bomber performance coming up from Cloud. Every time he was needed by his team, he stepped in, he got those 2Ks, 3Ks, and he just got the frags that his team wanted. But once again, the scoreboard will just show us the entire summary of the map, the match that happened right now.
I said I think Finn could have also been the MVP, but I think Clouda's step up towards the CT side of the show, or the CT side of Mirage, is the reason I think he became the MVP. Otherwise, Finn could have also been there. Raven as well. I think once he decided, okay, I'll get back on the op, work with the team, and Finn as well played that opper role. So it looked very interesting of how Team India played on the CT end. They tried a lot of experiments, played with scouts, played with ops coming through, tried to play up close and personal, sometimes worked, sometimes didn't. And Ember, I think there's no two thoughts on him of how he's playing. I think he has been that stronghold with a lot of clutches. Sean in this, I think, fell a little bit bleak, whereas the other players, however, fragged out. Now we'll jump into the leaderboard, and we did talk about it. It is Team UAE and Team India on top, but it is Team UAE who have the first spot because of the round difference at the end of day 2. Team India just one round away from taking the table topper spot. Team Pakistan, as we said, they get to the third position. Team Bangladesh, they did take a loss today, which was a little bit of an upset for us as viewers as well, after them showing a brilliant performance on day 1.
hmm And again, if you just see this leaderboard, actually shows us how much interesting. Already the international playoffs has already been, and again this is just the day two. We are still left with many other days. It is going to continue till the 29th of this month, and after that on 30th, as we mentioned earlier, we are going to see the grand finale of the Skyesports Souvenir. And again, these two teams still on the top. Looking forward to see the comebacks of the other teams, especially teams like Bangladesh, who has got a good potential. And today they just didn't had the day. I expect for them to just make a comeback tomorrow.
Yes, we will look forward to how day 3 pans out, and yes, one after another, we are getting closer to the last day of Sky Sports Souvenir. We'll see the top two teams, but for now, today's best of 3 games are done. Tomorrow, yes, we'll have action packed games. I think some games will be streamed, some might not, but make sure you join in, hit that subscribe button, and join tomorrow again with the bell icon. So, as soon as we get to live, you will be notified. But for now, this is going to be Lucifer alongside Necros signing out on day 2.